Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to hack a room on TryHackMe called Bolt, as you can see on your screen. So this is the IP address, by the way. I have to copy this IP address and I'll take it back to my attacking machine. So on the attacking machine, I just have to connect to the VPN by using OpenVPN queue, and it's going to connect. And here you can see initialization sequence completed. So I'm connecting to this VPN so that I can connect to TryHackMe network. So I'll open a new tab, and if I should just make this bold. On the first tab, I'm going to rename this tab VPN. Right, on the second tab, I'm just make a new directory and call this bolt. Oh, bolt already exists, so let me just see it into bolt. So if I should ping the IP address to know if it's active or not, and as you can see, it's active. I'm having a connection back, right? 64 bytes. So it tells me like it's active. So I can just name this tab ping. So after you ping after I ping an IP address to discover its availability or if it's active, the next thing to do is run nmap scan. Okay, it's run what nmap scan. So I'm just going to name this nmap scan. Let me make it zoomed one more time for visualization purposes. So my favorite nmap command is nmap -t, capital letter T4 for the speed, -A for aggressive, -SV, -SC. I like also throwing something like the IP address, and I'll also put in -ON for nmap.txt. So this -ON, what I'm simply saying is I want nmap, which is the tool, to scan this IP address for open port. All right, so nmap -T4. T4 is the speed, whereby 1 is the lowest and 5 is the highest. -A is aggressive, means that I want to scan aggressively, you want to scan for version number, for any information that might come in very handy to you. And this -ON over here simply means that I want to save the file, or I want to save the scan to a text file called nmap.txt. I also love taking notes, so I just have to use this for my Cherry Tree notes. Cherry Tree is my best note taking app. I know most people say it's Notion, but I've not tried Notion yet though. So remember, our nmap is running. So while that is running, let's just create a Cherry Tree note, right? So on the parent node, I'll just call this info gathering because I cannot spell reconnaissance. So info gathering, I can just say the target name is bolt. The target IP is not UP, please. IP is this. If this is the target IP, what next am I doing? Date. Today's date is, I honestly don't know. What's today's date? 29th of November 2024. Yeah, my name. Just have to put my name there. T0F4. So for the information that does it, I can also throw in something like ping when I pinged in the machine to discover its availability, right? I love taking screenshots because screenshot helps make your work more neater and in terms for report purposes, okay? So I'm just going to throw this here and I'll put Ctrl V. Oh, auto save, here we go. I'll just uncheck auto save and okay, and save it to bolt, and I'll just call this report. So I wanted to paste my screenshot of the ping command I ran. I can caption this checking the machine availability. Can I spell availability? Availability. Yeah, I think that's it. So that's it for the information gathering. The next, I'm going to create a scanning. This is where I'm going to throw in the nmap results. Oh, it's out. Cool. So we can see some nmap scan already popping up. We can see port 22, port 80, and port 8000. Fantastic. So what I'm going to do is can I screenshot this though? Yeah, but I'm going to I have to reduce it. I think it's too small now. Yeah, it's too small. So I just have to copy it there. So this scan was actually done in 71 seconds, so less than a minute. So I just want to copy all this. Please, I love doing this part of notes. So if you think I'm wasting your time, I'm sorry. So Shift Ctrl C and then go to my Cherry Tree and I'll paste this bad boy. Yeah. Ctrl V. Oh, not this, sorry. Copy selection. Paste. So this is the nmap scan we had. You can see we have port 22, which is SSH, we have port 80, and we have port 8000. So we have two websites running here, and we have port 22. So when I have two websites, I simply look for what directory. All right, I look for directories. So how do you look for directories? I use a tool called search. Remember, I've not even accessed the page even. So I just want my scan to be running before I look for what's happening on the web server. So the command is search. If I can spell search dash u http dot forward slash. Where's my target IP one more time? 10.10.50 248. And what's going to happen again, because this is for port 80, I'm going to throw in some word list. All right, I love using the word list from user share word list the poster, and I don't know anything else again. I have to look for the medium.txt, and I can just exclude 403 and 404 because I don't want those errors. All right, and click on enter. So this scan is going to run, right? It's running for the port 80. What I want to do is I want to create another new tab for my port 8000. Remember we have a port 8000, right? So I just call this search 8000. Okay, let me make it bold for visibility purposes again. So let's search for 8000, the same command, but now it's going to be a little tricky here, right? Search dash u for the URL http. I still have this on my clipboard, and I'm going to include what 8000 dash w slash user slash share slash word list slash deposter slash medium. Okay, and I'll click on enter, and I'm also going to exclude 403s and 404s. All right, and click on what? Cool. So while this is scanning and going through, we can just simply go to our web browser and see what each website is actually saying. All right. Okay, so this is my Firefox browser that I don't really like using. Okay. I'm gonna start using HTTP, not HTTP, HTTP. Control V. This is for the port 80. Just a default Apache page. Let's check the port 8000. HTTP as well. I think it's 3. Then Control V, and I'm going to add this colon and then 8000 because I'm navigating into the 8000, but 8000, sorry. And yeah, this is, I can see a different header, both a hero is unleashed. So I think this is a boat website, like the name imply, of your own boat. And you can see some information here already, right? I don't know if you can see this message for the IT department. Hey guys, I suppose this is our secret forum, right? I posted my first message on our readers today, but there seems to be a lot of free space out there. Please check it out. My password is what? My password is 123. Okay, cool. I can see the username Jake. I can see the password. Jake is the admin. That's good. Hello everyone, welcome to this side. Myself Jake and my username Boat. Oh, there's a whole lot of information here though. So let's go back to our notes. Please. Let's go to our cherry tree. Use the scanning. Let's start enumerating. So let's call this enumeration. Right. So on the enumeration channel, I love opening child notes. We just call this 22 SSH. And for SSH, there's nothing yet. Right. So let me just open another child node for port 80, which is what HTTP. And for the 80 HTTP, when we went there, we saw what a default homepage of Apache. But let me just screenshot it for record purposes. Which is this. Right. So I can just paste it on my cherry tree. I can say default Apache homepage. Okay. So yeah, we're done with that. Control B. So what's next? 80 is this. We're actually running their search for ports. Okay, we have some cool results coming out already. But their search is not giving us any directories for port 80. Cool. Now let's go to our cherry tree for port 8000. We'll create a new child node for port 8000, which is also what HTTP. So port 8000 gave us a default boot page. Where is it? Right. I just want to screenshot this. I'll just call this I just paste it on my browser and just call this boat page. I'm going to bold and paste. So I'm just gathering more information, all right? Because in hacking, you have to, the more information you have on your target, the better it is. And over this page, you can see some information down here. It says, alas, no about. There currently is no block with about us and this log. You create one to be shown your looks operation. That's just so much grammar, all right? But now we see something here. We see message from the IT department. Right, it says I suppose this is our secret forum, right? I posted my first message on our readers. We can see a password here, both admin 123. And we can see a username here as well. So I'll just have to take the screenshots for record purposes. I just have to screenshot this, written by admin, and go back to our territory. Okay, I'll just click it. I can just say found a potential password as the caption of this, and make it bold. And yeah, let me see how my notes looks like by the way. So this is the both page, and then I found the potential password, which is both admin123. I also found the username, I think so. Message from admin. This is the boat, and I told you the username called what boat. I wish hacking was this easy, by the way. Let me screenshot this as well too. So I just have to screenshots. I love this. It is a puppy dog. So I can simply say here that I also found a username. That's username boot. So now we have a username and we have a password. We also have port 22, right? So it means that I can just say here, I can say something like so far we have 2 usernames and a password. All right, we have something like, we have Jake. We know that Jake is the admin. I don't know if you remember that, but Jake is the admin. The other person is Bolt as the username, and the password is Bolt admin123. Okay, so we have this. Now let's go to our dev search. Remember, something was happening on the dev search of ports 8000. You can see some directories popping out, and this is a login page, by the way. Right, so let's navigate to this. Well, I'll take a screenshot of this first of all before navigating to this. So this is just me looking for directories on port 8000, and I discovered port.login. Territory, you're going to hear this. So discovered a login page through the search. Okay, for my days through the search. I made a mistake there, sorry. H, not backspace and home. Control B and paste. Yeah, so this /boat/login. Let's navigate to that website. So I have to say /boat, and if you can see a login page, that's good. Oh, thank God. Thank God. So we can see sign into boats, and it's loading. So let's see what you have to say to us. And yeah, we have a login portal, a username and a password, right? Now we have 2 usernames from our notes. I don't know if you can remember. We have Jake, we have boat admin. I made a mistake here. It's supposed to be boat admin. Yeah. So it says here, welcome to this site. Myself, Jake, and my username is boat. So he said his username is boat. So let's try logging in as boat as the username. And the password is BOLTADMIN123. Let me just be certain I did that. Perfect. And log on. No, I don't want to save it. I don't want to save it. Okay, I can see dashboard here though, so it means that okay, I'm coming in. I think it has redirected me to my dashboard. Fingers crossed. Yeah, good, cool. Fantastic. So I'm logged in into the into the admin panel. What can I do with this? Dashboard, you belong successfully. Message for the IT. This is the same thing I saw. Looking down here though, you can see a version number, right? Both version 3.7.1. Now, what a hacker can do with the version number is so absurd. All right, I'm going to show you what some hackers can do with the version number. Let me just simply show you that. I'll bring in my Let's open this and just simply say bolt 3.7.1 exploit. Okay, and yeah, you can see some exploits from exploits DB. All right, you can see some exploits from exploit DB. But not all exploits work from exploit DB, right? Does it? Most of them have been patched. Let's take through our terminal though. Let's just go through our terminal. Since we've been making use of our terminal so far, let's make use of our terminal. We can use search exploit. I'm just going to call this search exploit. I should zoom in and I just type in search exploit. Search exploit is a tool used for searching for exploits in your Kali Linux. Search exploit boot. And our version is 3.7.1. I think this is it. Remote code execution as well. Yeah, so this is it. But how about MSF console though? I just have having like many on lot of options to try. Let's try Metasploit. So this is MSF console. Okay. So let's try MSF console. I just put up MSF console by putting up MSF console. So this is going to load up and let it load up while I do some press up. Okay, so this is loading up. It's loading up. It's loading up. It's loading up. And by the way, what's the favorite track of this gaming album? I love blues. I love slow. I love the French song. I think I'm going to use that album for this video. So yeah, why is this loading up? We're going to be answering some questions on TryHackMe, by the way. Right, let's answer some questions. It says deploy this machine, start the machine. We've already done that. It also says hack your way into the machine. Okay. So what port number has a web server running with a CMS? What port number has a web server with a CMS running? I think it's port 8000. Right? Can I type 8000 and submit? What is the username you can find in the CMS? That is bolt. What is the password you can find? Bro, I know it's bolt admin 123. What version of CMS is installed in the server? Bolt 3.7.1. There's an exploit for the previous version of this CMS which allows authenticated remote code execution. Find it on exploit DB. And what is the exploit? What is the exploit DB ID? I think this is it. And this is the exploit DB ID. Okay. So 48296. I'm going to have to paste this here and fingers crossed. Correct. Cool. So it is Metasploit recently added an exploit module for this vulnerability. Okay, so we're going to use Metasploit to run this exploit. All right, let's see what it says there. So yeah, this Metasploit. So I just click on Control L to clear my screen because I don't want all those gibberish. And let's just search for bolt. Okay. Any hope? We have 5 results. We can see the one that is more concerned to us is this first one because authenticated remote code execution, and you can see the version number is also related to that as well. I'm just simply going to say use what 0 because this is the number actually you can see 0. Okay, that's what I'm using 0. It says they interact with the module by name or index, for example, info 4, this 4, and what. Why is my PC slow though? Yeah, we just have to click on show options. Show options allows us to impute the required settings for that exploit to work. All right. So let me see the options that we need to include. We need to include the host. We need to include the username. The R port's already fixed. The R host needs to be fixed. The password needs to be fixed as well. So that's what we need to do. So we're going to say set host to be to 0 because I want it to be the same with my with my IP address of my VPN. And what else am I going to do? Set our host to, I forgot my IP address, to be honest. Okay, this is it. I won't forget it again, I promise. That's my target IP address. Okay. Then I should set what else. I don't like using the default ports. So I just like using a different port. 5959 works. Let's set username. I'm going to set the username to something else. Username is bolt. Remember, we're going to set the password to bolt admin 123. I think we're done. let's show options one more time to confirm our settings. And as you can see, the L host has been set, the L port has been set, the username has been set, right? The arrow, go up a little bit, the arrow host has been set as well, password has been set. So good. So we are good to go. We are good to go. So to run an exploit, you just simply need to type what exploit. To run an exploit, you just simply need to type what exploit, and it's going to exploit for us. And fingers crossed. While this is exploiting, let's check on our notes what we are missing out. So we've had a very detailed note. Yep. So I should just screenshot this that the credential gave me. I want to screenshot this, by the way. I'm making good notes. Dashboard, if we log in successfully. So my cherry 3, I can say something like successful login attempt, right? And Ctrl B, and that's the app caption for that. And I can also say something like, I can go back to here and capture this. Let me just screenshot that, and I just have to screenshot the bottom of the page, and I'll just say something like this and say version number detected, right? And I'll just click on Ctrl B, not Ctrl B, sorry, Ctrl V to paste what I just screenshotted. Okay, so this is it, right? And I need to screenshot something else. I know I need to screenshot something else. I know, but I don't know what I need to screenshot something else. So version number detected. You can see that version number is both 3.7.1. For the gaining access, I can just create a new tab for that and just call this exploitation. Right, exploitation. And for the exploitation, I can just simply say we used MSF console, though there were a lot of options as seen below. Yeah, I'll also improve. So let me just show them. Let me just show you guys the options that I had. I see them. You will not believe I see them. So this is one of them, by the way. I have to just screenshot this, right, from exploit DB. I'll screenshot this, and I'll just have to paste it on my click on enter. I'll just say this is from exploit DB, right? This is from exploit DB. Can I make that bold? I can. I want to also include the website, the link to the website, if that's possible, just for reference sake. And this is Ctrl B, Ctrl C to copy. I don't know why I love saying Ctrl B to copy. But that's it. So the other one we did was for search exploits. We searched for this, right? I'm just screenshot this search exploit, and before screenshotting, I need to highlight it, which is this one, so we all know what we're looking for. Okay. So search exploit is used in case you don't have data. Honestly, it is in case you don't have data. You can definitely look for exploit with search exploit. Because this is from search exploit. Then we'll paste the screenshot. All right, so this from search exploit. We can make this bold. Okay, so what? But we exploited using what? But we exploited with MSF console, right? So we exploited MSF console, and if we go back to the MSF console, let's see if we can go back to the top for screenshot purposes. Yeah, we just search for both. This is it, right? Then we used 0. I'm just screenshot that. So what we did on MSF console was we searched for both, and then yep, that's what we used. I think it's too much. It's perfect this way. Cherry tree and paste. Perfect. Honestly, I feel like this is my best note so far. Right, but we expected with MSF console. That's perfect. So let's just exploit this. Let's exploit. Let's go back to what we did. I think I did something else here. I inputted the required settings, which about this for the exploit to work. I can just add that in here. Okay, and take it back to my cherry tree by simply saying imputing the required setting, right? And then Control V. Those are the required settings, by the way. So yeah, we are good. Now let's check out the exploit if it has actually worked. Take it down. Yeah, it worked. You can see command shell opened. I should type in who am I just to be setting. We are roots. PWD. We are home slash boot slash public files. Let's go to the slash home and let's see what's in here. Oh, there's flag.txt. Let's cat flag.txt and see what we have. Oh, who doesn't love bots, right? Of course, we do love bots. I have to copy this and where is my Chrome browser somewhere here. Bring it up here and let's just paste it here. Submit. I think I'm done though. So if you set the L host, the L port, the username, I already did this. If you can't find the exploit, I knew the exploit. I know the exploit, bro. I know the exploit. The exploit is what's wrong with this? Is the exploit now? This is the module, sorry. Copy selection. Yep. So I just have to copy the selection, bring my Chrome back one more time. Where's my Chrome? I can't find my Chrome. Yeah, I found my Chrome. So I just have to paste this here. And yep. So guys, that's it. And I want to thank you for hacking this from me. Thank you so much. Thank you. Can I share this to LinkedIn though? No, not yet. Yeah, but that's it. And let me just take you back to my steps of how I used to hack this machine. But before I did that, I just got an email from TryHackMe that I completed the run. Thank you, TryHackMe. Let me just take a final screenshot before I talk about what went down and what I did. All right. So let's go to my cherry tree and I'll say something in the expectation tab. Gained access. No. Let's make it go. Popped a shell. Okay. And make it bold and enter and paste. So let's start again, right? From the information gathering, after we discovered the IP address from our target, we discovered the target's name as well, or target organization. I pinged it to know if it was available, right? So after pinging, I ran an nmap scan, right? This nmap scan gave us 3 ports. And see port 22 here, telling us SSH, though we did not really make use of port 22, port 80, and port 8000, right? So we can see some version number out here, though we didn't even check for exploits relating to version number because we were just carried away through their search. So from the enumeration stage, we started enumerating for port 22. We didn't enumerate for port 22, it's very empty. For port 80 gave us a default homepage. You can see there was nothing here, though we used their search and the search has not given us any results yet. For port 8000, let's take it back to the top. 8000 gave us a cool website, a bot website, and we found the potential password, plain text, bot admin 123. We also found a username called bot, right? So I took note of that. So far we have 2 usernames and a password, Jake as the admin, bot, and bot admin 123. So their search gave us a login page called bot, and when we navigated to the bot directory, we gained access and so we logged into the dashboard. Also, we discovered some version number, right? So what I did is I used my best friend Google to look for exploits relating to that version number. So you can see here from exploit.db, this is an exploit from exploit.db. This is an exploit as well from searchsploit, but we settled down using MSF console, and you can see the module, and then we imputed the required settings for the exploit to work, and when the exploit worked, we rooted the box. So I just want to thank you guys, and I'll see you guys in this week. I'll see you guys soon. Be safe. But let's check the search. No more results, right? Showcases. Port 80. No more results. Cool. I'm done, guys. So bye. Subscribe.